What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host with the most, CJ Robinson Jr., coming at you again with another exclusive daily news live stream video. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more video content. Hit that post notification bell button so y'all don't miss anything, and smash the like button to support the algorithm. Also, I want you to make sure, haters, hit the thumbs down. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started in our daily news local live stream coverage. Warner County mother charged after 10-month-old boy overdoses on fentanyl. Second child OD'd in a week. In this Thursday, September 12th, 2019 photo, a police officer holds a box of Narcan, a drug used to treat opiate overdoses that the department officers carry in their patrol vehicles. Damn. I don't know why they put that there. That's not part of the story. And Irwin, the mother, has been in Livingston, North Carolina. I've been there several times. Has been charged after her infant was sent to a hospital for a fentanyl overdose. Around 10:42 p.m. on Friday, Hornet County Sheriff's deputies responded to Betsy Johnson Hospital in Dunn. Reference to a child overdose, according to the sheriff's office. The 10-month-old boy arrived at the hospital in critical condition. Medical personnel treated him with multiple doses of Narcan until his breathing stabilized. Investigators responded and later conducted a search warrant at his home and discovered a white powdery substance scattered on the bed where he was reported to have suddenly passed out, the sheriff's office said. The State Bureau of Investigations was requested and responded to decontaminate and collect the substance. The SBI also tested the powder and determined it to be fentanyl. The mother of the child, 32-year-old Adrian Deanna Moore, was arrested and charged with felony neglect and child abuse with serious bodily injury and possession of a Schedule Second controlled substance. Moore is being held on a $225,000 $225,000 bond in the Hornet County Detention Center. The Department of Social Service has assumed custody of the child, who remains in the pediatric intensive care unit at Cape Fear Valley Medical Hospital in the Fayetteville area, North Carolina area. This investigation is still open and there is the potential for additional charges, the sheriff's office said. This is the second child overdose in a week in Hornet County. On November 28th, a 1-year-old boy in Spring Lake ingested fentanyl and was revived by Narcan administered by EMS personnel. His mother was also charged. Before we get into the next new daily news coverage story, um, yeah, I just want to say this: what's wrong with you ignorant ass single mothers? What's wrong with you single mothers who doesn't even know how to raise your fucking kid? Let them get into shit or purposely giving them fentanyl. I mean, that shit can literally kill you. It'll kill a kid faster than it'll kill an adult. If you don't want your kids, I said this before in my other video. If you don't want your fucking kids, man, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 kids you have, put them up for adoption. No, hell, you can put them up through adoption, up for adoption through your family. Let one of your relatives, or maybe your brother or your sister, who's more trustworthy than you are as a parent, to raise your child or children, if they're up for it. You know what I'm saying? My prayers are with both children, mainly the one that's in intensive care right now as we speak. Hopefully, how you doing, Adelina? Salute, baby. How you doing this morning? Glad you could make it in on the Daily News live stream. My problem is this. My problem with these kind of mothers, they don't deserve to have no children. They don't deserve their kids, man. They don't deserve They don't deserve to be a mother. I mean, there's a lot of single mothers out here. Salute back to you, baby. Salute back to you. There's a lot of single mothers out here being stupid, killing their own infant babies or toddler kids, and instead of just trying to be a good mother, be the best mother you can be. Yeah, the struggle is real. It's hard out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's tough. Not everybody can become a celebrity or entertainer or a heart surgeon or whatever. The fact of the matter is, a struggling single mother should be able to use that struggle that she's going through to strengthen her mind and to help strengthen her mind. That single mother has to continue to stay focused on her task. That one main important task is taking care of your child and raising that child to the best of your knowledge and abilities. Being a mother after giving birth to the child, in my opinion, the mother should really try to stay focused despite her struggles, despite her losing a job, maybe despite the fact that no jobs will hire her or her car broke down, etc., etc. Don't take it out on the kid. Don't take it out on the kid. Man. The kid didn't ask to be put in this world. My prayers are going out to that kid, that little baby, man. Like I said, man, it's crazy. Yeah, she's locked up. Her bond is $220,000. Hopefully, excuse me, I knew that was coming. Still a little tired. Hopefully, um, justice will be served in that format, and hopefully they'll go ahead and lock her ass up. She's locked up now, but put her ass in prison, man, for a couple of years. Maybe it'll wake her ass up. You never know, man. Children don't deserve to go through that shit. No kid, no child, no toddler, no infant don't deserve to go through having an abusive mom or dad. Period. Period. All right, on to the second daily news coverage story. North Carolina Home Depot worker dies weeks after being pushed to the ground during theft, police says. Hillsborough, North Carolina. An 82-year-old Home Depot employee has died weeks after being pushed to the ground during a thief at the North Carolina store. The incident happened on October 18 in Hillsborough when the suspect, leaving the store's guarded area with the shopping cart containing 3 pressure washers, pushed the employee, who then fell to the ground, according to release. That's all they got on the story for now, y'all, but I will most definitely keep y'all updated as I get more news coverage on that story. On with the third daily news coverage. All this yawning, it comes from being a great father to my kids. I don't sleep much because I do everything for my kids. That's how a single parent is supposed to do. That's what a single parent is supposed to do. My eyes are watering. I apologize. Y'all just bear with me in my damn yarning. All right, here's an interesting story for the third daily news coverage that I would like to read to y'all, man. This might, if you have weak stomachs, don't listen to the whole damn story. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, make sure y'all smash that like button too, please. I appreciate it if you smash the like. Share the video as well. I'm gonna put this video on my Twitter as well, man. So if you're on Twitter, y'all can easily spot me. Shiawassee County, Michigan. A judge has decided that Mark Latunsky will face a charge of first-degree murder after a degree hearing. The murder degree hearing for Mark Latinsky continued for a second day on Wednesday. Latunsky has admitted to killing and mutilating Kevin Bacon, not the actor, in court, accepting a plea into open murder. The hearing was for the judge to determine if Latunsky will be sentenced for a charge of first-degree or second-degree murder. The judge decided on the former back in 2019. Bacon's body was found in Latunsky's Shiawassee County home. Jesus Christ. And then a tweet. Courtney Bennett, I'm assuming she's a reporter. She states in a tweet on Twitter, Latunsky's attorney cross-examining Sergeant Moore, who investigated the case. She said, when Mr. Latunsky was alone in the room, he said, I didn't plan it. Man, come on, man. Closing arguments begin with the prosecution. The prosecutor said first-degree murder should be the charge. Latunsky and Bacon met on a dating app, according to investigators. Bacon's body was hung upside down with a slit throat, according to police. Investigators also say his testicles were removed and eaten by Latunsky. God. Sentencing will be held on December 15th at 8:30 a.m. Man, what in the hell did I just read here? This is the third daily news live stream. Third story already that I just read. This man murdered a guy who he met off of more than likely Tinder and killed him. Slit the man's throat, probably hung him upside down first and then slit his throat. I don't know. Ate the man fucking nuts, man. Alright, I'm done with that story. Alright, guys. Drop a comment below if you have any absolute questions on that matter. That's all the coverage they got on that story right now. He will be fully sentenced. I can't even talk straight no more. It's not funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny, man, but it's nasty as hell, bro. That's something very rare that you ever even hear any murderer doing, except for maybe Jeffrey Dahmer. But the fact of the matter is, it's crazy. Hopefully they'll lock his ass up for life, man. Give him put him away for the rest of his life. No gay or no gay, nobody deserves that kind of torture, man. Well, he didn't really torture him. Obviously, he cut the man's throat, bled out. So he was already dead when he cut the man's testicles off, man. All right. That's some bullshit, bro. Jesus Christ. Some people are just sick in the damn head, man. I swear. Their parents didn't raise them right or something. On with the fourth story. Billionaire's son pleads guilty after secretly recording naked Nelly and her friend. Boy, these stories just get interesting. Michael Johnston, with a T-O-N, a co-founder of the record label Audio Tree, and the son of Kalamazoo billionaires William Johnston and Rhonda Stryker pleaded guilty after being accused of using hidden cameras to secretly record a nanny and her friend. Johnston pled guilty in October to one felony count of unlawful videotaping connected to 3 incidents, according to Cook County Circuit Court records. Johnston was sentenced to serve 2 years probation and 50 hours of community service. Court records show a civil lawsuit filed in late September 2021 accused Johnson and his wife of recording a nanny and her friend on hidden cameras while they were undressing and bathing. Johnson's wife did not face any criminal charges. The lawsuit said one of the cameras was hidden inside of a picture frame aimed at a hot tub the woman were encouraged by the couple to use. The nanny and a friend had previously watched the house for the couple and bathed the front of the hidden camera, the lawsuit said. The nanny also found additional cameras hidden in other locations around the house, according to the lawsuit. Johnson was removed from his post as president and CEO of Audio Tree following his arrest. Oh man, I swear, bro. It don't get no worse than this, bro. This shit is crazy, man. That's the fourth story right there. Um, Jesus, you're a fucking billionaire, bro. I mean, I understand. I done did research on billionaires and millionaires doing crazy weird shit, but damn, that one kind of tastes the cake, man. So no, you eavesdropping. Okay, I'm done with that. On with the fifth story. We're gonna start with the fifth story now. This will be the last daily news coverage story that I read out for the day. All right, men shot each other's daughters during road rage incident in Florida. Authorities say mm, they're Caucasian, they're white. Nassau County, Florida. Two children were shot by one another's fathers during a road rage incident on a Florida highway, according to authorities. Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper said a 5-year-old girl was shot in the leg and a 14-year-old girl was shot in the back. He said the injuries were not life-threatening. In the article, it states there could have been 2 dead kids because of 2 stupid grown men, Leeper said at a news conference Monday. William Hale, 35, of Douglas, Georgia, and Frank Allison, 43, of Callahan, Florida, have been charged with attempted murder. Police said the shooting happened Saturday on U.S. Route 1 near Jacksonville around 6 p.m. EDT. Deputies said the 2 men shot at each other from each of their vehicles. Allison allegedly put a gun and fired 1 shot, which went through the door of Haley's car. Sorry, I hate these hard ass names. Car and hit Haley's 5-year-old daughter in the leg, according to the sheriff. Haley then reportedly pulled out a gun and fired several shots, hitting Allison's car 3 times. One of the bullets hit the 14-year-old who was in the back seat. Both men then stopped driving and began arguing, according to police. A deputy broke up the fight, called fire rescue, and the men were charged. Well, that is it for the day with the daily topics, man. Jesus. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, guys. We're going to do this 6th last news coverage. Something just caught my eye. So I'm going to make this my last news coverage. I appreciate you, Adelina, coming in. Much love and respect to you as always. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this last daily news coverage. This is the 6th story into the live stream. So let's go ahead and read this article, and I'll give y'all my opinion on that. Well, first, let me state my opinion on the 5th story I just read. First and foremost, why the fuck are you going to shoot at each other when you got kids in the damn back seat? Your kids could have been killed. Now, this wouldn't happen in Florida. These 2 white men shooting at each other over road rage wind up shooting each other's kids. I mean, come on, you got kids in the back seat, man. Y'all could have just duked it out, threw the hands toward each other, and called it a damn day, man. Whether you shook each other's hands or brushed your damn beat down off or not, whatever the case may be, both of y'all kids could have been killed, man. Both the 14-year-old and the younger kid. Both could have been killed. They could have been dead. But these fathers aren't thinking about that. Especially the one that got shot in the fucking back. So, They've both been arrested, and I'm glad authorities is handling that situation in a mannerable and proper way. Hopefully, they both get enough time in prison. And now, let's go back to that billionaire playboy. No, I'm sorry, billionaire playboy. Let's go back to that billionaire guy. He's no longer CEO. This is the third story that I'm talking about. Um, he is actually been charged. Okay, he's been charged, and for pretty much eavesdropping on your nanny is not really something you should do, man. You got billions of dollars. You're a CEO of a record label. Why the hell would you do some dumbass shit like that? You do not have to stalk anybody. You're a fucking billionaire, bro. You don't have to eavesdrop and put hidden cameras in your mansion just to watch your nanny butt ass naked getting in the tub with her boyfriend or her husband or whatever the case may be. So going back to that story, I hope he get what he deserves too. People messes up their own success, man. All right, this the sixth story, man. Um, and the final story. Make sure y'all smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. And again, Adelina, the two men that shot that at each other kids. Well, I guess they tried to shoot at each other, but the bullets hit their kids. One in the back, one in the leg. Yeah, they're gonna survive. They're gonna be just fine. But I think it's stupid for two fathers to do ignorant shit when they could just jumped out their cars and just beat the hell out of each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of using guns, that could literally kill their damn kid. All right, last story of the day. Woman says she's been chased. Police find her later shot in the fucking head, man. Jesus. Mm. All right, so this was in San Antonio. A woman was shot in the back of the head while driving early. They didn't actually say where that happened at, Adelina. The guy that ate his Tinder date's testicles. Yeah, no, I don't think they mentioned the exact state where that happened at. Mm, Jesus. Hold then again. I could be wrong. I'll pull it back up real quick before I end the live stream and let you know, Adeline. Alright, so a woman was shot in the back of the head while driving early Monday morning, police said. At approximately 3:34 a.m., officers with the San Antonio Police Department, something always going on in fucking Texas, man. Golly. Received a call from a woman who said someone was chasing her. A few minutes later, a call was made by a passerby about an accident near the intersection of Fredericksburg Road and Gardena Street in the northwest section of the city. When police arrived, they found a woman with injuries from the accident, then quickly realized she had a headshot wound. Officers on the scene said the woman was not cooperating with first responders trying to help her. She was taken to the hospital in an unknown condition. There was a bullet hole in the headrest and shell casing in the street about 100 yards away from the final resting location of the vehicle, authorities said. Police are working on finding the suspect responsible. This incident is still under investigation. We're going to talk about Takeoff's alleged killer as well in the next live stream tomorrow. He has been caught. Both of the alleged killers of Takeoff, not to throw us off topic, has been caught. And one of Jay Prince's cousins was recently murdered. Jay Prince Jr. cousin was recently murdered. All right, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, man. But on with this story. This woman was fatally executed, man. She was followed and fatally executed. My deepest condolences and prayers are going out to this lady's family, friends, and associates. And it doesn't say much else about this woman's no identity. No, so Other than that, man, another tragic loss here on planet Earth. What can I say, man? People are just dropping like flies, man, for no reason. For no reason. All right, Adelina, I'm gonna take us back to the man who killed Kevin Bacon, not the actor. Let me repeat, not the actor. All right, Kevin Bacon was 25 years old. The victim was 25 years old. And let's see what state this happened at. Adelina, it happened in Michigan, Shiawassee County, Michigan. Shiawassee County, Michigan. Look, that's a weird name. But anyway, man, yeah, my condolences to the victim of this man fatally cutting his throat, hanging him upside down, cutting his testicles off, and just literally ate him. God damn. Oh, okay, I'm done with I'm done with that. I'm done with that, bro. Um, with that being said, people are just so fucking nasty. God, people are fucking nasty. It's a it's a crying shame, bro. It's a shame. Hey, nobody wanted to listen to Young Pharaoh. Nobody shout out to Young Pharaoh. Nobody wanted to listen to most of my videos in the past where I spoke about crimes and how people need to really have two eyes in the back of their heads. Hell, most people take shit like that for a joke, man. Life is not a joke. You only live one life. Live that fucking life. Try to just try to survive, man. It's all about survival, man. Survival of the fittest out here now. You know what I'm saying? Survival of the motherfucking fittest, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead in the live stream. Adelina, thank you for tuning in. Shout out to all my other supporters as well. Hey, no problem, Adelina. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Shout out to Queen Lilith, hashtag #1 as well. Y'all go check out her content. Queen Lilith, hashtag #1. She got some great video content. Shout out to my sister from another mother, CB420. Shout out to my brother from another mother, French Dose in the Lab. All right, guys. With that being said, knowledge is power. Keep your heads up. Stay protected at all times. God protect us from, yes, and may God protect us from this craziness. Y'all remember the movie The Crazies? Minus the zombie part. This is a world, we living in a world full of craziness. Full of fucking hatred. Full of fucking jealousness and envy. You can't even get your shine on and be successful without your own friend or sibling or relative wanting to hate on you to the point that they want to kill you. Hey, as a matter of fact, we all seen what happened with Takeoff. Niggas was jealous and hating on him. And he was always the laid back guy of the Migos group, right? Then you have Shanquella Robinson, who could possibly have been one of my cousins, by the way, because I have family out there in Charlotte too. I don't know for sure if she was my cousin now. God rest her soul, man. But her friends were also super jealous of her success. She owned 2 boutiques, involving children, doing children's hair, selling children's clothes and stuff like that, man. Creating her own designer wears for women. Um, she was a college student. She had a lot going on for herself. Her lady friends were jealous. Her guy friends was jealous. So we gotta watch out and protect ourselves because we are people like us, like me, who are trying to become successful before my timely demise off this planet. I gotta protect myself, man. Most importantly, my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta protect ourselves, man. We like my greatest supporter in the world here said, God protect us from this craziness. He's protecting us as best as he can. But I'm sure God is also pissed off. at the fact that these bad, evil human beings are number one selling their souls, which they do not own, by the way. God owns our souls. Until you sell it, then that's a different story. That's on you. You want to sell your life away for fortune and fame. The devil always wants something in return, ladies and gentlemen. He always wants something in return. That's why he bargains with the motherfucking human. These movies aren't made to be fictionable. Okay? Well, except for vampire liking movies. That's fiction shit. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm passionate of Christ. Mel Gibson is a fucking genius. Shout out to Mel Gibson. I don't care what nobody say. That movie hit hard, bro. And he made over $400 million off that Passion of the Christ movie. So once again, shout out to Mel Gibson. He wanted to make a sequel, but Hollywood shut it down. Y'all remember Mel Gibson Conspiracy Theorist movie? That was a good movie. Shout out to Sir Patrick Stewart for portraying such an evil genius in that movie. Um, all in all, he's a great guy in real life, I'm sure. Yeah, so the conspiracy theorist movie with Mel Gibson, Sir Patrick Stewart, and Julia Roberts. You have to think about, man. Mel Gibson, his character was being mind controlled. He was continuously breaking free from it. MK Ultra is real. It exists. UFOs exist. I don't give a fuck what nobody said about that. I done seen UFOs. I seen a big one in the sky when I was motherfucking traveling through Mexico, man. That was 3 years ago. Anyway, I'm not gonna get all into that. I'm just saying, everything the government's trying to hide, you can't fucking hide from us, man. You can't hide none of this shit from us. You know why? Because this stuff is real, man. Everything exists for a reason. Plain and simple. But the worst part about living in this cold world, surrounded by evil people, is the fact that they get killing people out of a fucking, what's the word for it? Let me rephrase this. Kill to For these evil people, they I think they get a kick out of. I think they get a kick out of killing innocent little kids, innocent little babies, innocent bystanders getting shot from outside through their homes, sitting down watching TV or playing video games, minding their fucking business, or an innocent bystander walking, trying to cross the road, and somebody purposely want to hit and run a motherfucker. I got hit, and I not completely driven over, thank God, but I've gotten hit when I was riding a mountain bike a couple of years ago. The old black lady, she stopped and then she hauled ass. She, anyway, cold-hearted motherfucking people. That is what I'm trying to get at. We are living around cold-hearted, evil people who won't hesitate to kill an innocent boy, girl, man, woman, grandmother, grandfather, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, dad. They don't care, man. They don't care who the fuck they kill, man. They don't care if it's your relatives or your like cousins, aunts, uncles. They don't care, man. Evil people are going to do devious, evil things. That's exactly what they do, man. And don't get me started with the Antarctica, man. Like I said, the government is hiding a lot of shit. Okay, there's so much shit that they continuously hide it, but shit is getting leaked out on the news every fucking day. Most importantly, uh, I did a story on a FedEx driver at Atlanta, and the story I did on this FedEx driver, the FedEx driver had literally gotten ripped to shreds by a pit bull and died on the scene. A neighbor called the cops, and the cops came over, but it was too late. They came like 10 minutes late. According to the news reports, they was 10 minutes late as hell. the FedEx driver was already fucking. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. They didn't say if it was a male or female. They didn't give a name or nothing like that. Um, I can't remember the state this happened in, but the pit bull came out of nowhere while the FedEx driver was trying to put a package on the doorstep, and someone's loose pit bull came at this person and ripped that person to shreds. I mean, rip the person. They said rip the person neck off or some sort. Um. Oh, now that now I heard about it, but I didn't really read into that. I heard about that story, but I didn't really read into it. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. The FedEx driver killed a little God. Okay, you know what? We are going to discuss the FedEx driver who killed a little girl. Yeah, if y'all please give me a second, uh, or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, baby. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. Give me a second, Adelina. I'm going to see if I can pull that up. That is crazy, man. I mean, yeah, you got kidnappers out here too, man. They, it's like wolf in sheep's clothing. I swear, boy. Lord have mercy. When did this happen, Adelina? Okay, showing no results for that, but eventually I'm gonna figure out how to pull that up, and if I'm able to find this story, I'm gonna definitely talk about it. But I'm gonna discuss the assholes who killed Takeoff first thing tomorrow morning. A few days ago, it's like I say, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, man, don't be letting them out in the yard by their damn self. Especially if you live close by a busy fucking road, man. Anybody, hell, it's even worse than just living in a neighborhood, man. Motherfuckers don't care, man. People are evil. People are gonna do what they want to do. People gotta Evil people got nasty mindsets. Evil people have very nasty mindsets, and they will go the lengths to do all sorts of weird and nasty shit to kids. That's what you call pedophiles. I'm gonna say pedos. I don't want to get strike. My homegirl on YouTube got strike for saying that word. I think I fucked up, but whatever. The fact of the matter is, that's what you call pedos. All right. Watch your kids, man. Keep your kids close by you. Don't be letting them roam out in the front yard or by themselves, especially if you ain't got no gate. If you ain't got no gate around your house, that's even worse. And then, if you like have a gate, but and you entrusting your kid to go out, and that kid is still able to be smart enough to open that gate, I guess having a gate around your house don't really matter as much either. A lot of parents and single parents alongside has lost their little toddlers, their little infants, for leaving them outside in hot weather, cold weather. If it ain't the weather that's killing these kids, it's the dumbass parents who are leaving them at home by themselves, especially when they know they got a gun to where they toddler can go reach for the gun and shoot themselves by accident or shoot the fucking parent by accident. So, thank you, Adelina. Thank you for informing me on this story. I just put it together the best way I can, man. FedEx drivers, yeah, you can't always trust FedEx. Just don't trust your kids being outside. How about that? Be outside with your damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Be outside with your kids. Don't let them go outside and think everything's all good. For example, if you got a nice ass house and you got an in-ground pool behind the house, and you let your kid go outside, your 2 or 3 year old toddler who just started learning how to walk. You go back in the house thinking everything's good and golden. Hell, your kid don't have to get kidnapped, man, or murdered. Because you know what? You can also murder your own kid by not paying attention when that little kid walks into the damn pool, walks toward the pool, falls into the pool, and literally drowns. It has happened to many parents, I'm sure of it. So watch your fucking children. Keep your children safe. Be a real fucking parent. Be smart. Be intelligent. A lot of people on YouTube hates my guts, but I be speaking fucking facts, man. I'm just speaking the truth. There's a lot of bad people out here, man. A lot of bad parents out here that don't need a fucking kids, bro. I mean, y'all might hear me yelling at my kids sometimes when they jump into my live stream, but I would never do no harsh shit to my kids like that, bro. I would not leave them unattended. I never did. I never will. Ever, man. Never leave your kids unattended, man. Ever. With that being said, thanks again, Adelina. Appreciate you coming in. Smash the like button when you watch the recap of this live stream video, daily news coverage, ladies and gentlemen. And for those who entered the live stream, smash the like button as well. I know my girl Adelina already did. She's always supporting the algorithm here on my platform, my channel. Shout out to all my real true supporters, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Uh, I'll be back with some more daily news coverage tomorrow. We're gonna talk more on takeoffs, uh, murderers, the niggas, the 2 niggas that murdered them. It was 2 niggas involved, not just one. So I'm gonna talk about that shit tomorrow. With that being said, man, y'all have a good day. Stay warm because it's getting more colder and colder here in the North Carolina area. And if you're in a big city or state like New York, you know it's always gonna be cold and snowy like a motherfucker there, man. So just stay safe, man. Keep the kids safe. Most importantly, stay vigilant. CJ signing out. Thank you again, Adelina, for coming in. I can't find that FedEx story right now, but if it pop up on for any reason on my news app, I would most definitely do a full on live stream video about that situation a few days ago. Damn. Rest in peace to that kid, man. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign on out. Relax a little bit. You all have a blessed day. See y'all tomorrow.